You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back. Last episode we were cooking with the Diamond 2 deck. We were just doing really well with the deck. The deck is really strong and it's been performing really well, so I'm going to continue to play it. And hopefully we continue to win. Okay, we won the coin flip. The hand's looking pretty good. We have we drew 2 bricks technically, but we have a free special summon and Endymion, so we can put back one of the bricks. So that's pretty good. Our opponent at least doesn't have... They at least don't have Imperm, as far as I can tell. So we'll do this. This is already pretty good. We just got to draw the right thing. I don't know. Alright, so just like that, mid-combo, our opponent just scooped it up and surrendered. I'm fine with that. Okay, sure. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing Argo Stars, so... I was probably going to make a Baguska, maybe make a Photon Lord. I don't know if Photon Lord or Baguska would have beat this deck, truthfully. This deck kind of counters the exact hand that we had. This guy probably, honestly, would have won this duel, but they scooped it up. Alright, let's open up a Master Pack. 2 Master Packs. I don't know why I said 1, when we are clearly opening 2, and hopefully getting something good. We've got a holo here. Check Some Dragon. I've never heard of this card. Okay, this is actually pretty decent in a slowed down format. See, this is like something early Masochist you would 1,000,000% use. It's a free special summon. It gains us life points. It can be destroyed by battle if it's an attack. Like, this card's not bad. It's just not, at this point in the game, not really usable. We got another cubic card. Rain Bozo. We've got Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon, Amulet Dragon, Short Circuit, what is that, a Battery Man card, and the super rare is Ice Jade, Water Tuner plus a non-tuner monster. Do we have, this card's not bad. There's another card, it's just not bad. Do we have a Water Tuner that we can make this with? I don't even know. We have Moe's or one of our tuners, but it's not. Actually, we can make this. We can make this in Sword Soul. Aren't all the tuners water in Sword Soul? I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure all tuners in Sword Soul are water. So even if you summon... But the problem is, again, our Sword Souls that we have are the level 8s. We don't have the level 10 stuff. So, unfortunately, I don't think that we can actually summon this in a way that I think we can summon this. I don't think we can summon this. Okay, let's open up another Master Pack. Maybe this one will have something. That card wasn't bad. The card we just put, the Ice Jade card, is not bad. It's one of those cards that has very like remote like uses, but it can be good. Crystal Beast, Sphere of Chaos, Perform a Pal Monster, Reptilian, not good enough. This is a scrap card, not good enough. Assault, Reboot, and Dogmatica Nexus. I don't think. Yeah, target 4 Fusion Synchro Exceed monsters in the graveyards, meaning our opponents or ours. Span in the special and then banish them. Okay. You can target a special summon this card, banish them. I mean, it's like a call by the grave for 4 cards, but it's not a quick effect and doesn't negate anything. But it's like a DD Crow for 4 different extra deck monsters. This actually isn't so bad with our Magistus deck. So this might be like an additional boss monster that we can use in our spellcaster deck, because this technically works with Magistas because you put so many extra deck monsters into the graveyard, so it's not bad. We have Ecclesia, for example, stuff like that. That's just a summoning condition, which isn't too bad. At the start of the damage step, if it battles a special summoned monster, destroy all attack potential monsters, inflict 800 for each fusion, sync, or exceed monster destroyed by this effect. Like, this isn't actually that bad. This might be our boss monster in our spellcaster deck. The only problem is, like, turn 1, this thing does nothing turn 1. But turn 2, it's not bad. I'm pretty sure Dogmatic Ecclesia searches this guy, because that searches any Dogmatica card. I haven't read her in a while. A Dogmatica card. So, we have one Dogmatic Ecclesia. We have maybe this guy. No, we don't have this guy. But we have Theo, and we have one of the other little ones, and we have a couple of Dogmatic punishments. So that might be worth playing. We'll have to check that out. And then our super rare here is Gem Knight Quartz, which I just can't use. I can't do anything with that. Okay, let's do some housekeeping here, because there's a few things that we got that were half decent. Actually, last episode we pulled something. We pulled Pot of Avarice, which honestly is pretty decent. Somebody mentioned in the Marincess deck, so we'll give it a try next time. It's actually not bad, because you do put a lot of things into the graveyard very, very, very easily. It might actually be a half decent card in that deck, especially when we're playing hand traps and stuff like that. It might actually be a half decent card. Now, we just pulled Dogmatica Nexus. Let's check this out. So these are the Dogmatica cards that we have. We have, like I said, Theo, Aiden. Now we have Nexus. I didn't even know we had this. We had the level 8 ritual. We definitely had the Albazoa. We pulled that last episode. Then we have this stuff. We're still missing a lot. We're missing the ritual spell. Not this one, but with this one we are missing. Dogmatica Punishment we have. We have the field spell, which isn't very good. We have Nadir Servant. I mean, we don't have Nadir Servant. We also don't have, like, Maximus and Fleur-de-Lis and stuff like that. So I don't think that's really possible. Maybe as an engine, but that's about it. And then what else did we pull that's decent? Cubic. Let's see how many cubics we're at. We're almost have the entire archetype, but we're missing the Searcher, which is really important. We're missing him, but we have everything else except for him, but he's very important. So we're actually quite close to playing cubics. We need Karma though, and Dharma. Karma and Dharma we need, and we also need the Meteor dude. So we need these 3 cards to play it. This guy's not totally necessary, but like this actually is totally necessary, so we can't really do anything with that. Right now it's just Ascension, Vijam. That's what we've got right now going on. I think that's pretty much all we've pulled. Oh, and then the Ice Jade related cards. We have some Ice Jades. We don't have this one right here, which is really good. Do we have the level 7? No, we don't have the level 7. So we don't have the 2 really good Ice Jade cards. So that's kind of... we have Cradle, though, which is cool. We have Cradle to search Tremora. But this girl's not bad. It's like so many like decent effects on this card. It's good with other cards on your board, but on its own, it's not really a great boss monster. It's good if you're like already playing Sword Soul and you like make it on top of things, but by itself, it's not really that great. And then, the only deck I think that we can possibly make that with is Sword Soul. And maybe we can get one of our, like, water decks to maybe make it if we get a tuner. Yeah, like a water tuner and then make it a level 2. Like, maybe we can summon that card, but I highly doubt it. This is all our water tuners. I think we could probably, and it's a level 10 too. I don't think we can make it at this point. If we had the level 10 Sword Soul, or the other Sword Soul cards, I believe we could make it. Let me check the Tenyi box, or the Tenyi pile. Let me see what Tenyis we have just to make sure. We'll click this, related cards. We don't have, we still have not pulled Longwan, which is incredible because he's a rare. Like, we just still haven't pulled him, and he would be so useful in this, like, he would change this deck completely, but we just haven't pulled him. We also haven't pulled this or this, which that's understandable. These are URs, but we still haven't pulled Longwan, and it's a very low rarity card. We just don't seem to pull it. Okay, so we managed to win the coin flip. The hand's pretty decent, actually. Yep, I know who to make in this hand. I definitely make the Photon. I have no choice but to make Photon. I summon this out 100% because Torrential and Photon are amazing together. So we go with this. Plus we have 2 Photon/Galaxy cards, so that's just a phenomenal combo. Because having those as materials is just incredible. Because if I detach... Yeah, that's just, I don't even have to say it. Like, if I keep this on, he can't be destroyed by card effects. If I detach this, I can negate and destroy. So that's just really good. So we'll activate this, detaching this, just in case we want to have the negate and destroy. No, we don't want to ash our own card. We'll get Eternal Galaxy, and again, very, very good, as you can see here. Very good hand. So we'll set, and set. And then we'll put Chaining on, and we'll just pass, and that's pretty decent. Like, actually is pretty decent. We have Ash, a Floodgate, Torrential, and we're going to upgrade this monster momentarily. Like, this is a really, really good hand. And we can turn Chaining back off. He's got some kind of response here, obviously, which I'm going to have to live with, but it is what it is. He seems to have a response. Now he's going to Forbidden Droplets. I'm not doing anything. Blue Eyes, okay. Well, this Forbidden Droplets bears no relevance whatsoever. I'm totally fine with this because my monster that he's negating isn't staying on board anyway. So that was the dumbest Forbidden Droplets ever. Doesn't matter. He could have saved that. That would have been very useful. That would have been a very useful card in a couple of moments, but that's fine. Now he's playing Blue Eyes, which means he's probably going to have the Primite package. Which means I'm going to have to deal with that. Nope, it's the Sage. I'm probably going to... I'm actually going to use this to negate and destroy. Yep, I'm going to negate and destroy. That way he can't make the Link 1. And if I do that, yep, we'll detach that. We'll still have our protection because we have the Photon guy underneath. Nope, nothing else. We're going to negate it, and we're going to destroy it. So, yep, get off the field, gone. So that card's gone. He wasted his normal summon. He's got to have the field spell plus another normal summon to do anything of relevance. He has Jet. This guy. How did he even... He had Jet. He had Jet in hand. Why do I always have to deal with this? Okay, so now we're going to destroy this Jet. We have to destroy Jet. We have to Torrential on summon. Jet doesn't protect itself, only cards around it. So if I destroy Jet, it just gets stuck in graveyard. And then if he's got other stuff, he has other stuff. I'll live with it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Well, the good thing is we have there can be only one. Okay, and that's exactly 100 attack more than our monster. Okay, he's going to fusion summon. I can't allow this, so I have to flip. There can be only one. This person has exactly, like every perfect card for every, like this is insane. He played it so stupidly, but he has every perfect card, so that's just going to fizzle. Cool. That's just like a perfect combination of cards. Now I have to deal with this Evaporation Dragon. I have to deal with all these big ass dragons. And unfortunately, the one weakness to our deck is that it has trouble putting a lot of attack points on the field. So we'll activate this to search. We will grab Photon Advancer to hand or underneath. I mean, I can't summon it anyway. No, I guess let's put it underneath. I can't summon it, so there's no point. I'll just keep it as a material for later. For later use. Bestial Magnamut. Perfect. That can get rid of this Blue Eyes. Actually, no, we'll just get rid of Jet. Why get rid of Blue Eyes when you can get rid of Jet? Yeah, we're going to get rid of Blue Eyes. Yeah. Because then I don't have to deal with... Actually, this probably has more... Yeah, I'll do this. Because that turns off Jet anyway. So we'll banish that. Summon this. The problem is our... What do we have to get rid of this Evaporation Dragon? Not a damn thing, this Evaporation Dragon. I don't have anything to get rid of this Evaporation Dragon. I don't have a level 9 Synchro. So I guess I just summon it in defense. Yep, activate effect. Add something at the end phase, and now we just... Yeah, there's no point to make that. And then we just end phase. Yep, 100%. We'll add Baldrake back to hand. Baldrake will help us get rid of Blue Eyes next turn if we need to. Or Jet, it can help us get... Lordly Load. 100% I'm ashing this. I'm not trying to deal with it. I need to ash this. Because then he can get... I don't know what he has got in hand. Then he can get to the Primite. And then if he's got a blue eyes in hand, he can start banishing things. I don't want to deal with that. So he's going to go to battle phase. Cool. We just need a little bit of attack to get over this, dude. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. He's 100 too much. Like 100 attack too much. End phase. I'll save this for next turn. I don't need to do this immediately. Okay, that's good. That's the out. Okay, that's good. So we just set this and we'll wait for next turn. Cool. We'll just wait for next turn. Cool. That's the out. So now we can, yeah, we just book everything. That's good. We have the out. We can get rid of this stupid evaporation dragon finally. Now the problem is he can just summon blue eyes next turn with the lordly load. So then we'll go activate this, banish jet. Yep, we'll summon this out. And then we'll also activate this on summon. Just book everybody. Then it goes back to our turn. Perfect. So now we can get over his monster. Fiendish Chain. Cool. Cool. At least we have an out now. Flip these two. Monster is not a lot of attack, so it's fine. So we'll get over this. Yep, we'll get over that. Attack directly. Main phase, Fiendish Chain, pass. This is a control game. Now the problem is he has the Lordly Load, which means he can summon out Blue Eyes from deck in defense mode. But he really can just summon Blue Eyes, and if I Fiendish Chain that Blue Eyes, he can't do anything else. He just has that one Blue Eyes that's Fiendish Chained. Oh, he's got another Evaporation Dragon. Great. I can negate this. But realistically, yeah, there's no point, because my negate doesn't destroy, it just negates, because I don't have what I need here. Because it'll just stay in his hand. You could just do it next turn. Yeah, you just do it next turn. I think I just Fiendish Chain it when it hits the field. I think that's the play. Yeah, he summons it, and then I Fiendish Chain it when he activates the effect. Oh, battle phase. Okay, he's going to straight to the battle phase. Nope, we're going to Fiendish Chain. It's kind of crazy. Again, he just like has the same board. Every monster he's got is just so high attack. It's really tough to deal with. And then there can only be one doesn't hurt. There can only be one's fantastic, but in this situation, it kind of hurts us. So I have to make something like a Time Thief right now, or like a number 101. If I can make Time Thief or number 101, or something of that sort, it could really help. Or like a Grenosaurus. Any one of these cards would help this situation a lot. I just have to be able to make one. And Dimion's pretty cool. He can't attack, so it's actually really good right now. So we'll summon this out. Activate effect. Yep, 100%. Yep. This is a little slower, but I think we can get this eventually. I think we go with this. Activate this effect. Search out Zorora. Do we draw a random card? Does that help us? Because what are we going to do with a Zorora? Nothing, because the spellcaster. So, yes, we summon, activate, draw, Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell, like, never comes up. Ghost Spell, like, never, ever, ever comes up. You know what? We're playing Blue Eyes. I could set this, but again, I can't really do anything with it. And I guess Ghost Spell might come up. So we'll just put that back. Maybe Ghost Spell comes up. And now, yeah, no point to make Phoenix. Just end phase. Yeah, he's stuck on the one monster. I mean, he's stuck on this. We can pop Lordly Load next turn if we want to. He's stuck on one monster, so he's not we're not. This is a weird duel because we like slowed him down significantly, and he's playing a very dragon heavy deck, but we've also are kind of in a bad spot ourselves. He's gonna activate, yep, discard another Blue Eyes. This guy's always got Blue Eyes. That sucks actually. He can grab the trap card now, which is actually really bad for us that he can grab the trap card, because then the trap card can pop. There can be only one. If he decides to go that route, he can grab the trap card. Yeah, True Light, okay. And Maiden. That's amazing, actually. That's actually one of the best things that could have happened. Activate, yep, Maiden to set the trap card. That he just... Okay. Why'd you add it? Alright, I'm definitely negating that, 100%. I'm definitely negating that. I'd be dumb not to. I'd just be dumb not to. Because he added it to hand, but he could just set it from deck. I don't know why he did that. So we'll negate that. Cool. Yep, that's the True Light right there. That's 100% True Light. He's going to activate this. It's negated. Pointless. The True Light might be our ticket in here real quick. Alright, battle phase, can't attack still. Yep. Main phase 2, end phase. Okay. All good stuff. We'll draw. Ring of Destruction is technically the out to this guy. We have a few different outs to this guy. So we'll activate. Target. Yep. Magistus itself. We want him to use this True Light. Perfect. It's perfect. That might have ended the duel then. Yep. He's going to set a trap card or a spell trap card. Probably, I would, if I'm him, setting Majesty to pop my stuff and playing the game. That's exactly what I would have done. Can't use it this turn, but that's what I would have done. Now we're going to go with the Rock Girl. We're going to activate the effect of her. Target itself. Target True Light to pop it. Pop them both. True Light, pop his field. Perfect. And I think we should go to battle phase. I mean, it's game, right? It's game, so we just attack. Yeah, he lost this. He lost this duel. Yeah, he's scooping, no point. You might as well get your dailies. Why'd you leave? There's one attack left. He lost that. That was his own fault. That was such a winnable duel for him. I'm not even gonna pretend to care. It's his fault. All right, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing Blue Eyes, Primite with the big one, Lava Golem. 2 copies of Wishes. Why? Nobody knows. 3 copies of Blue Eyes. Nobody knows why. 2 copies of Maiden. The ban list hasn't come out yet, but he's living through it. There's a lot of weird stuff in this build, but you know what? Probably he's in platinum, right? He's having fun. That's what matters. Okay, let's open up some master packs. That was actually a fun duel. A little bit of back and forth. He just made really bad decisions. What am I supposed to do about that? It's his life. We've got Ally of Justice. Is there a point to read that? This card's actually not horrific, but it's a little power crept by... It's a little power crept by Dimensional Barrier. So, it's not a bad card, though. World Legacy Scars, Aqua Armor Ninja. This card's not bad for rank 3s. We really haven't been pulling any. Symbol Skeleton, so we got another copy of that. Metaphys Ascension is very Metaphys specific, not something I can do without playing the deck. But Orcus Symbol Skeleton's cool, because we do have a pile somewhere that we played a while ago with Orcus and... what are they called? Like Phantom Knights and stuff like that. We do have that pile somewhere going on that we've been playing for... Where we played a long time ago, so it's cool to see that. Evil Hero Darkest Night is an amazing looking card. That's an incredible name. That's just a really cool card. I don't think I can... 1 Fiend Monster, 1 Warrior. Damn, that is super generic. It's not even like... Oh, must be special summon with Dark Fusion. Alright. Well, that's enough reading for one day. Link Devotee, Megalo Smasher X. I'll take another one of those. Yosenju, Red Mirror, Marinsa Seahorse. Do we already have 3? I think we already have 3, but... I mean, I don't know. I think we already have 3, so that doesn't matter. And then we've got this little rabbit. That's... Yeah, it's a rabbit. Okay. If this card's special summoned by the effect of a beast monster, I don't know how I would do that. Target 1 card on the field, destroy it. If this card... I mean, it's a good card. It's just not something I can summon, but I mean... I'm sure someone on Earth cares, but not me. Okay, so we actually did already have 3 copies. We had 3 copies, so now we have 4 copies. Doesn't help anybody. It's a card we already... Alright, we won the coin flip, and... Damn. Damn, not... This is not a great hand. This is not a great... I guess we do Endymion. We have no choice. We kind of have to use Endymion. This hand is really not great. We have these 2 are pseudo bricks. They're usually not bad, but they're kind of like I said, like pseudo bricks. They're not real bricks. They're just the kind of bricks. They're cards that we want to search. Like this, and this are just 3 cards that we really want to search. We don't want to ever draw. But when you draw them, it's not the end of the world because we have free special summons and stuff like that. But we happen to not draw any of the special summons. We drew a lot of just the cards we don't want to... That's so ass. It's just not helpful in any way. It's just not helpful. Yes, we put Eternal Galaxy Eyes, but I mean Eternal Galaxy back. That's our least useful card, and we pass. This is absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. We have one interruption. It's a Fiendish Chain. We have 4 monsters that none of which do anything at all right now for us. Nothing at all. Terrible, terrible situation. Evenly matched. I mean, dude, we had look at our board. Why did you even bother? Like evenly matched right now. That is terrible. Oh man, this deck. Okay. Well, he wasted his normal summon. If he activates this effect, I'm going to Fiendish Chain. Yep. And hopefully he doesn't have any additional extenders. If he doesn't have any additional extenders, this is great for me. If he does, well, then it's too bad for me. If he has the spell card that summons like a level 8 token, that's bad. If he has one of those things, yeah, if he has something of that sort, it's a very bad situation for me. Like this, yeah. If he's got this, it's bad. And this guy's got some obscure cards like Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood and Evenly Matched. Like, why do you have this stuff? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, we probably lost. I think the play after he's done comboing off here is a Hail Mary play. I think only Wonky Quartet at this point can really save us because we have 4 monsters in hand, no spell trap cards. Fiendish Chain's gone, it's dead. Like, it's not even connected to anybody anymore. So, realistically, our only play right now is to summon a Zerora, resolve it, make Wonky Quartet and pass. That is the only play that we have available to us right now. That's how bad it is. We just didn't open well, which happens from time to time. Sometimes you're not going to open well. You're not going to open amazingly every single duel, every single time. Like, you're not. It is what it is, but it does kind of suck that. Yeah, this is all he's going to end on. An Auxilla. Auxilla's not a broken card. He's just 3,000 defense. Face up cards and your spawn trap cards don't kind of be destroyed. Again, it's just like he's going to summon this during our turn. That's not bad, actually. That is actually not bad. That's probably the best card we opened the entire duel, because this duel was not the best that we've had. So we're going to get that, but we're not going to use that yet. First, we're going to use Aurora. Yep. So we're going to use Aurora. Face up cards and your spawn trap cards don't kind of be destroyed by card effects. So this can't be destroyed and this can't be destroyed right now anyway. So unfortunately, there's no point to use her. There's no point. They can't be destroyed. So there's no point. So we're going to just attach this. Yep, we're going to activate the effect of Zerora to special summon probably Endymion. Never mind, Spooky Dogwood. Spooky Dogwood. And Maxi. Spooky Dogwood and Maxi. I thought the Spooky Dogwood was enough. No. It's Spooky Dogwood plus Maxi. Some people have all the luck. I guess we special summon back Commandant. And he gains 1,600 plus that. Okay, now, realistically, what are we doing? We have tons of options, but like, which one is even the best? Wonky Quartet is the only thing I can actually get over this 3,000 defense monster. So this can't get over it. This can't get over it. This can't get over it. I mean, we could just summon that in defense, I guess, but realistically, I think Wonky Quartet is probably the play. Summon that in defense. Not the play I want to make, but the play I have to make. And then, yep, this will activate. I'll go on his board. Oh, we got 3 trap cards, so now we have to get 3 monsters to actually resolve our effect, which sucks. That is very unlucky. And I think we just pass it. We just pass. Like, there's no... It's such a rough matchup because it's like, what else am I supposed to do? He's got this monster that's 3,000 defense. Like, what in the world am I supposed to do? 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. And I have to out it, and it's protecting these 2 things. And then unfortunately we got to hope he just gets 3 monsters. That's our only... If he gets less than 3 monsters, it's just bad for us. Yep, Wonky Quartet's going to activate. He's got 2 monsters and a trap card, which means next turn we're effectively getting our board nuked if he doesn't destroy it. He's going to add Trudeo. Now he's going to continue to go to full combo. Okay, let's be realistic here. We are not winning. We have a landmine sitting on our field. He's going off. Necro Valley has a very minimal effect on this deck. I have no interruptions. I'm not winning this duel. I'm just not winning this duel. Luck was not on our side on that duel. In that duel. Okay, so we won the coin flip. Certainly won the coin flip. I think we just activate D-Fissure. And we set Forbidden Droplets. And we set Fiendish Chain. Not even going to bother special summon the Photon dude. There's no point. He has no relevance on the field. He'll just get destroyed. Our opponent's playing a 60 card deck, I believe. Nope, never mind. It just looked like a 60 card deck. But it's not. They're playing every time. Every single time I have Dimensional Fissure, they're playing Kashtira. Every time. The good thing is we do have Fiendish Chain for the Unicorn, which is great. And I will be doing that. But every single time I have this card, they are playing Kashtira. And they always open the damn Unicorn. Every time. They always open it. The card is semi-limited, and they always open it anyway. He's going to summon Red Eyes Metal Dragon. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I don't know what to say. Why is that on the field right now? I don't know. He's going to link them away. He's not going to search anything because of this Verte Anaconda. That is definitely getting negated. That is 1,000,000% getting negated. This is not happening. Okay, that's going to get sent. Yeah, it's not happening. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not happening. Absolutely not. It's not happening. Under no circumstances am I allowing that to resolve. If that Dragoon comes out, it'll be the end of all of us. We're not gonna let that resolve. End phase. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know what this guy's playing. I don't know what. He's probably Kashtira or Red Eyes. Oh, man. Right Hand Shark. Right Hand Shark. Okay, so we special summon out this dude right here. We normal... What does this do exactly? Cannot attack another monster. Mad complicated. Going on here. Okay, so we're going to normal summon this. Special summon the probably Photon dude, right? Anybody else that's better than this? Nope, I think Photon dude's the best right now, especially since we have Galaxy. Eternal Galaxy. We'll summon this out. Yep, sure thing. Please don't have Ghost Ogre or something stupid. We'll detach Right Hand Shark. Search out. Did I normal summon? Yeah, I did. I did. Photon Advancer to hand. Yes, please. Then we'll special summon the Advancer out. Obviously, I can't rank up immediately, but, you know, we get our buffed up cards here. I think we should go to battle phase. Attack over the Verte Anaconda. Do some serious damage, actually, too. Attack directly. Leave him at 2 stacks. And then we'll set this. Put chaining on. This is actually not the worst situation ever. You gotta hope he just doesn't draw more Kashtiras. But I guess just to solidify ourselves something, we'll get ourselves an interruption here. Yep, Photon, Galaxy, sure. Yep, cool. Cool. So now we have this dude on field. Nope, we don't want to search or do anything that would prompt a triple tactics thrust or talents. We don't want to do any of that stuff right now. Good, he's setting. That's the kind of thing you want to see. But noobs always set and then just do... Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. Noobs always do that. They'll set and just keep playing. It's like they look like they're about to end their turn. Nope, they're not ending their turn. This is a one-of, by the way. Like, look at this. Look at this outrageousness. Kashtira Fenrir. I mean, we do have the out to Kashtira Fenrir. If he just attacks, we just use this, negate, and destroy. If he tries to banish, like his best bet is just to attack, not activate the effect. But if he activates the effect, we just negate and destroy. Yep, he's not activating the effect. He just destroyed our monster. Didn't banish anything. Main phase 2. Yep, end phase. Yep, 100%. We'll activate this effect to add a card. We'll add a Photon. We'll add the Galaxy Summoner to hand. Cool. He can activate Fenrir now if he wants to. If he does, I'm going to negate and destroy, and then I win the duel. So he doesn't do it. Good. Good. Good for us. And we have Forbidden Droplets now, which we can use if we really, really, really need to. Do we have anything to summon in Graveyard? Nope. We can put that in attack mode. Nope. Don't have anything. That's banished. If I summon Galaxy... Yeah, there's nothing... And I guess we can just get closer to game by summoning this. I can technically game him if I attack properly. I guess we'll just battle phase. Well, this is 100 damage. This is 17. Technically, I can. We'll see. We'll see if he does anything. We'll put chaining on. No, I guess he's not doing anything. I just don't want him to have something crazy in the back row and then I lose. But so I kind of want to play the slow game, but I kind of just want to use Forbidden Droplets. But what could he have back there that could beat us? If he's got his own Forbidden Droplets, he could. I think I'll play the slow game. I'll just attack over this. I think that's the better way to do it. I think I just attack over this and I leave my interruptions. I think that's just a smart. I know I don't win right away, but I think that's a smarter play actually. And then we just set and pass. Because if he's got like a Forbidden Droplets back here, and I get rid of my Dimensional Fissure, I could potentially lose the duel, and I don't want to do that. I definitely, yeah, and he scoops anyway. Yeah, I think that was the right play. Because, yeah, if he had Forbidden Droplets, and I got rid of the Dimensional Fissure, and then he activates the Forbidden Droplets, cuts our attack in half, and then he ends up having like a Black Metal Dragon, he can go full combo, and I just lose. So, I actually think that was the right play. Okay, this is what our Red Eyes friend here was playing. They were playing Bestial with Kashtira. Only 3 Kashtira monsters. They open them anyway. I technically Rise Heart too. Bestial, Kashtira, Metal, whatever this is called. Metal Morph. A lot going on here, but lots going on, but very little happened. All right, and then previous to that, this is what our opponent was playing. The damn Centurion. This is one of the worst Centurion decks I've ever seen in my entire life. This is one of the worst, and I've seen a lot. This says 5 extra. I cannot believe we lost to this. I mean, it is Centurion. This guy wasn't even like technically that bad of a player. I'm actually kind of shocked. Like it's like not. Wow, this deck is a disaster. What in the world is going on here? It's like a Staples bin. What? It looks like a trade binder. We dueled a trade binder. That's what it looks like. Like this doesn't even look like a deck. It's a bunch of random stuff. No extra deck. This is a mess. And we lost to this. This is our only loss of today. Look at this. All right, let's open up some master packs. Always nice to see what we could possibly pull out of here. All right, so this one isn't glowing, but that's fine. That's fine. There's always hidden cards underneath. What in the world is this? 4 level 4 monsters. This has got to be really good. It's 4 level 4 monsters. During the end phase, if your opponent has more cards in their hand than you do, discard 1 card. They discard 1 card. Okay, that's not good. If this card has Battle Cruiser Dianthus as material, gains this effect. Detach one material effect 300 for each card on the field. It's a burn card. Who the hell is this Dianthus character? Battle Cruiser Dianthus. 3 level 3 monsters. Detach one material from inflict 200 for each card in their hand. How do you even do any of this? I don't know. You need this, and you need to turn this into the next one. How do you do that? I don't really know, and I don't really care because it's probably not good enough. So Gladiator Beast card, Mutant Cry, and then just a ton of archetypal stuff that is not only archetypal, but also bad in its own archetype, which is even worse than pulling the archetypal stuff, is pulling archetypal stuff that nobody wants, even in their own archetype. So that stuff is absolutely wow. I haven't seen a pack like this in a while. I'm very excited. Hopefully there's something good. World Legacy Shadow, actually not a bad card if you're playing that kind of a thing. Hydro Gen X, is he generic? Nope. Gen X Controller and a Water Monster. Destroys an opponent's monster to the graveyard. Gain life points equal to the attack of the destroyed monster. That's like Steam Healer, the elemental hero monster. Not good enough in any way. Gen X is one of those archetypes that's absolutely embarrassing. They have so many super rares, so many ultra rares. You read their effects, and I'm like, and you sit there and you get into this deep thought where you're like, you know what? If this card came out in 2003, I still wouldn't play it. That's how bad some of the Gen X cards, and they have the gall to make them in high rarity. That deck shouldn't have any high rarity cards. It should be given away for free. Every card should be common. Every card should be rare. There should be no super rares, except for the very new stuff that just came out a little while ago. That stuff is decent, especially the Link Monster. Other than that, the deck is absolutely embarrassing. And some of these cards to be super rares and ultra rares, they're nothing. They shouldn't be like some of these cards, like these, like ultra rare. Like it's embarrassing to have an archetype with 4 synchro monsters that are ultra rare to be this bad. It's laughable and it's unnecessary, and it honestly, it just hurts the entire community. I don't even know why they do this. Next card, Reincarnation, Male, Armored XYZ, 3 paragraphs of reading. I can't use it. We'll read it when we get to it. Earthbound Servant, can't really use that. Super rare, Michael is actually not a bad card. Tuner and a non-tuner light monster. This might be the level 7 we've been kind of waiting for. This card is pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Now, the problem is it needs a light monster. We do actually have Raiden, the Lightsworn. We do have him, but this is a little weird because the tuner can be anybody, but the non-tuner has to be light. So it's very specific in that regard. But this is not a bad card. This is not a bad card. Pay 1,000, banish a card. Great. This card's destroyed, blah, blah, blah. Lightsworns can't really resolve that. And then end phase mill 3, so that can be decent. We have to kind of really be creative and find out what deck to play this in, but this is not a bad card. And then our ultra rare is Tenpai Dragon Genroku. I don't think there's any way whatsoever that I can summon this at all. I mean, technically I can add it, but I don't know what I can really do with this card. Like, what am I supposed to, what am I special summon this card as a tuner? You can increase this level by 1. That's not bad. This first effect doesn't actually lock this card at all. So if we can add it, we can summon it, increase its level by 1, and make it a level 4 tuner. So that is actually not bad. It could be a level 3 or a level 4 tuner. You just have to special, like that aspect of the card isn't bad. This second thing, to tribute summon another one. I don't know what we've got. I'm going to go check. But these are pulls that are not bad. They're just not immediately used. All right, let's check on what we have here. We pulled Genroku. I think this is a high rarity deck, though. Yeah, this is like so high rarity. This is so high rarity. This is never going to happen. We don't even have the commons. Like, this is never going to happen. We don't have anything from this archetype. This Genroku can't summon anything whatsoever. Has no use whatsoever, other than the fact that it's special summons stuff. I cannot use that. Gen X, just to make everybody laugh. This is what we have in terms of Gen X. Nothing good. And then we've got World Legacy. Shadow's pretty cool, actually. It's pretty decent with Crawlers. So that is one of the best cards in the entire Crawler archetype. So that is pretty cool. That could become usable. Let me read it again, because I haven't read it in a while. Yeah, special summon, blah, 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 flip monsters. Actually, I'm wrong. This is not the card that I thought it was. The card that's really good is Survivor. That's the really good card. So I made a mistake. Survivor is the good card. The World Legacy in Shadow is just a decent field spell for its own archetype. Yeah, this is actually the good card. World Legacy Survivor. This card is actually really good. It mills 5, basically. And then what else did we pull that anything of relevance? Archfiend, the Arch Lightsworn. We pulled this. Our Lightsworn pile is actually not bad. We could probably get away with playing Lightsworns. Now, I didn't realize we had this many. But we have some decent ones. We're missing Lumina, but she's not super important. We have 2 Wolves. We have 2 Raidens. That's important. Irin is Power Crept. Felice we have. And then we don't have the new ones. We don't have Whis. We don't have Dragon. Ling. We don't have that. We have Punishment, but you don't play Punishment unless you have Judgment and unless you have the Fusion, which we don't have. We don't have this. We have a Solar Recharge. Don't have New Minerva, Old Minerva, or Curious. So we have some cards. Eraser's decent. We have some cards that are good, and we don't have Agius. So we have some cards that are good, but we are missing a lot for the Lightsworn pile. So I don't think we're quite there yet. But we definitely have a good little base here. Okay, we just lost a coin flip. The hand's playable. It's playable. We've got a Bestial. Depends what they're playing. If they are playing Blue Eyes or Dark Magician, as I should have said. Yep, whatever they were playing, it worked out for us. I don't know what they drew. I don't care. Got another free win, and I'm pretty sure there's a rank up game too. We'll check in a moment here, but yeah, cool. I'll take it. Bam, there we go. We get a rank up. And we get some free gems. We get some free legacy tickets. We got the Needle Burrower. I'm never going to use this. If this was level 4, it'd be decent, but in its current state, not so decent. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing Unchained mixed with Fiendsmith. I don't know what they opened. And honestly, I couldn't care less, but they were playing Fiendsmith Kyrie. Yeah, I don't know why they're playing that. I've never actually seen anybody. I've never even read this card. I'm so ignorant. I'm not even going to read it because I'm never going to run into it again. I'm not even going to read it. This is what they were playing. Okay, let's open up some master packs again. We've been winning a lot today. We've been winning a lot. We only really lost to Centurion, which is kind of a tough matchup, even though the guy wasn't the greatest deck builder. We got another Live Twin, cool. Double Fin Shark, cool. Cool. Jurassic Dino, sure. Saber Shark, 2 sharks, 1 pack, cool. We've got Emergency card I can't use. Very in-archetype card. Special someone at Rescue Ace Monster from your deck at defense position, then tribute 1 Rescue Ace Monster. Doesn't really help us unless you're playing Rescue Ace specifically. Banish this card from your graveyard. Target 1 Rescue Ace trap. That's not bad. All good. This is a great card. Search spell, summon spell, tribute. Everything about this card's good. I just can't use it. It's a good card. Let's see what else we can get. I think we do. I'll check what we have in terms of Rescue Ace. Obviously, we've been at this challenge for such a long time. We have so many different piles and so many different things that card can actually be usable. But we'll have to see. We'll see what else we get. Hopefully something good. DD Human Resources. I love the name. Perform Pal. Psyframe Circuit. I really still need Driver. Please just give me the Driver. We've got Gladiator Beast. Junk Berserker. Another EMR. At this point, I wouldn't be shocked if I have 10 copies of this card. We pull it so often. All right, let's check what's going on here. Our EMR, this is our 4th copy of EMR. Like I said, I just feel like I always pull it. Emergency. Let's check what we've got in terms of emergency. We've got, well, not in terms of emergency, in terms of this archetype. So this is what we have in terms of this archetype. We don't have Hydrant, but we do have almost all of the spells that you would set from your deck. We have Rescue Ace Preventer. We don't have the main guy, which is Turbulence. You need Turbulence. Without Turbulence, things are rough. Well, you need Turbulence because that's the one. This is the broken card that sets 4 cards. Like, none of these are usable unless you have Turbulence. We also don't have Hydrant. And Hydrant is like very important for this archetype. And the rest of these cards that we don't have are kind of high rarity. We do have Impulse. We have 1 Preventer. We are missing really Turbulence and then the other super rares, which we kind of need. And then Hydrant, which you really need. This deck is very high rare. Okay, we lost a coin flip. We have a hand trap, so that's positive news. Our opponent's got a cute field, which means this is not going to go well for us. They're about to be a very technically adept player. Never goes well when they've got this kind of a field. There's going to be something funny going on. Something fishy. They might not be playing the meta deck, but they will be very good at their rogue deck. Just based on what I'm looking at here. Now, right now, they're not doing anything. They're just clowning around. Never mind. Oh, yeah, they're playing Unchained. Like I said, this is probably, like I said, they're not playing a meta deck, but they're going to be extremely good at this very rogue deck. Now, the thing is, our hand, Unchained is another matchup that's like very tough. I can Ghost Ogre this Lacrima. I don't know what this is even going to do. Yeah, this is a rough one, man. I don't think we can win this one. I know it's been like 1 card, but like I don't think that we can win. This is a very tough matchup. All right, so they're gonna reattach the Fiends with Requiem. Yeah, they've got a lot going on here. They're gonna Necro Whip Princess. I don't think there's anything you can Ghost Ogre in this matchup. I don't think that there is. Maybe I'm wrong. Summon Engraver. Yeah. I don't think there's anything you can really do anything about. Link those 2 away for a sequence. This uses materials in the graveyard. Ghost Ogre would just give him an extra material. It really wouldn't even help. I'm going to summon Desiree. I'm going to link both of them away into this Fiendsmith. Okay, so I think this is probably the best card to Ghost Ogre. I did not expect him to use this guy, but I believe this is the best card to Ghost Ogre. Call by the Grave. I don't know why. Sometimes I do all this thinking. I gotta forget who I'm playing against. I gotta remember who I'm playing against. Because They always have the right answer anyway. Now they've got the Desiree, re-equip with 2 cards, 5800. He can negate all face-up cards on the field. Okay. Yep, and now he's got a full Fiend. Actually, now he's going full Unchained combo, because then he went full Fiendsmith combo. Now he's going full Unchained combo. Honestly, I don't even know how much Ghost Ogre would have even done it. Right? He's got the Unchained, Escape. Yeah, this guy's just going off. This is one of those duels, honestly, I would have scooped if I was in gold, but because I'm in platinum, I gotta feel like I have to stick it out. This team seems to me like very much a wonky quartet Hail Mary play sort of situation, because as you can see here, his hand was pretty sick. And yeah, he's got a lot of things going on. Unfortunately, he's gonna be able to link my monsters away too, which actually does suck for me. And my opponent, for some reason, just connection failed. Uh-oh, the router fell over. Woo, did somebody unplug the router? What kind of Wi-Fi were you using? You at school? Where are you at? Why is the Wi-Fi failing? I don't know. But the best part is, I don't care. You closed the tab by accident. The internet shut off. Not my problem. All right, here's what my opponent was playing. Unchained with... This is just a better version of the deck that we played against like a moment ago that also scooped. This is just a better version of that deck. A more refined deck that should have beat us. But the connection failed. All right, 2 master packs. Look at this. Look at this. 2 master packs. Let's see what we get out of these two. Gems are dwindling very quickly this episode. We've been opening a lot of packs, which is kind of nice. Another Jurak. Insect Neglect. That is a great name. When your opponent declares an attack, banish 1 insect monster from graveyard, negate the attack. Don't have enough insects to make that relevant. Woes of the White Forest. I don't think I have enough. Special summon from hand or deck. This card's in graveyard. Set it. Like, oh, decent. Not usable for us. 7 Deadly Sins. Already got that. Madolce Tea Party. Can't use that. Knight of the Armored. Can't do anything with that. If you tribute summon this card, tribute must be dark. This could tribute by a card effect sent to the graveyard. Add this graveyard. It's very specific. Maybe you can use it in... Maybe you can use it in Lair of Darkness, but not really worth it. And then we've got a Vernisloof, which I cannot use because they're just not good enough. Alright, so let's open up another Master Pack. That one wasn't very promising. Like, Vernisloofs aren't bad by any means. We're getting a rarity upgrade. Vernisloofs aren't bad, but you got to have like all of them, and you also have to have a deck that works with them. So you have to have like Madolches or something of that nature. You can't just run Vernisloofs with just anything. Yellow Baboon, Cyber Dragon's Y, Ice Hand, Simorgh Bird of Protection, Rescue Hamster, Torrential Reborn. Destroyed by... This is, I guess, you use with Torrential Tribute, but we only have 1 copy of Torrential Tribute, so it's not super usable. Ogdoadic, Serpent Strike, and ultra rare is Sneaky Sea, a 2nd copy of this card that we don't use because it's simply not good enough. It's a very, very obscure use card, and it's basically like a Raigeki on our opponent's board, but they get to play around it. Like, it's just such an obscure hand trap. It really is, but I love the artwork. It's a great artwork, but it's like unbelievably obscure. Like, very, very, like, you read it, it's like when your opponent special summons a monster, special summon this card from your hand in face down defense position, and if you do, during the end phase, change it face up defense position, and then if you flip it, destroy all special summon monsters on the field. So in theory, it's not bad, but it's only good going second. It's not good going first. You must go second with this card. That's number 1. Number 2, you pretty much have to, otherwise you're destroying your own cards. You pretty much have to go second with this card, and then on top of having to 100% go second, it doesn't, like, your opponent could just destroy this while it's face down, and then you never get to resolve the effect. You just basically summon a monster that ends up getting popped anyway. The only use I can maybe see is in our going second trap deck, just because it's like a fun deck, and we could just throw this in, kind of get a use out of this extremely obscure hand trap going second. Outside of that deck, this card isn't very... Alright, so we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent is playing Branded. I really, really wish we had gone first in this duel because we have Commandant and we have a lot of good stuff. Our opponent is playing the 60 card variant. They've opened okay. They're going to banish that. Yep, they're going to add Fallen of Albaz or a monster that mentions it. Like, we have such a great hand, we just happen to lose the coin flip. And that sucks. That sucks because now he's going to go full combo, and we're going to have to sit through this grueling visual right now. Yep. Oh my God. We would have stopped all this. No, we would have stopped all this. With the branded fusion, this would have never came back to his hand because we would have had Commandant or Commandant. But now he gets to set up. That's the one thing about Gravekeepers and Necro Valley that just kind of sucks, is going second with Gravekeepers. It's just, sometimes it really sucks because by the time you can actually use the effect, you use the floodgate effect of Necro Valley, it's already too late. He's got the Lubellion, Searing Lubellion. They've got Lubellion and Albion, and again, they're going full combo. Like, so much of this is stopped by Necro Valley, like it actually is. It's kind of crazy how good Necro Valley is against this. But, I mean, realistically, with the hand that we have, we're probably going to end up... I don't even know what we're going to end up doing. Yeah, I don't even know what we're going to end up doing. Lubellion now. Again, so much of this would have been stopped by Necro Valley. I don't even know what we're going to end up doing here. You're going to set Branded Lost. Yep. He's going to Fusion Summon again. I'm kind of curious what the deck does now. Now that it's Grangoyle, sure. Again, even this would have been like kind of stopped because he sends a monster to the graveyard, but the monster can't move. He's trapped in graveyard. He's going to send Branded Sword. Okay. Target Banish Monsters. Okay, I never actually have seen people play Branded Sword. But he added back Mercurier, which is pretty useful, I guess. His end board is not done yet because he's a branded player, and the end phase is another extensive situation. Yeah, he's going to do that. I'm trying to see if I can actually beat this or if I'm just wasting my time. The good thing is the deck doesn't have a lot of back row removal, but it has this guy. Okay, so it doesn't have a ton of back row removal. Goes in. Okay, so we have a shot. We have a shot here. I'm going to activate the Gravekeeper's Commandant. And that's the first things first. We just start with that. Courier. Okay, so that gets negated and that gets destroyed. Nothing I can do about that. We have Gozen, Solemn, Fiendish. If we can Gozen, yeah, I think we do that. Okay, so we go set, and set, and we pass. I think we just do that, and we pass. And what we do is we Gozen, and if he's got something, he's going to probably leave Mirror Jade on field. We're going to Gozen. He's going to leave Mirror Jade on field. And if he leaves Mirror Jade on field, we Fiendish the monster that he leaves. So he's going to send these two, hopefully. And then we just keep him on a monster that he can't attack with. Yep, he's going to allow that to resolve. So he's going to send that, keep darks, cool. Cool, so now if he tries to attack with this, we Fiendish it. I think it's the best play that we had relative to what's going on. Yep, perfect. He's going to do this. And we have Solemn Warning for the branded in red if he activates that. He's going to use Kit. Oof. I can negate that, but there's no point to negate that. Yep, he's going to activate Springin's Kit. Awesome. He's going to add back Branded Fusion. Again, he can't summon Albion. He can summon Lubellion. He can summon other stuff too. I can negate this, but I don't... Yeah, I'll negate this just because it's Branded Fusion. But I don't want him getting further ahead of stuff. But realistically, he's got... Oh, I can't negate it anyway because of Branded Loss. I couldn't even negate it. Yeah, I couldn't even negate it anyway. Yeah, I can't interact with anything on the field. I can stop. I can feed a shame one monster. I can cut the attack on. Like I actually can't really interact with anything. I can't really do anything about anything right now. He's gonna send to. Yep. He's gonna summon Albion. Yeah, I realistically cannot interact with anything that he's got right now. He just, again, going second with any deck whatsoever that we have is usually pretty rough, especially when they have that established of a setup. Okay, we won the coin flip, and the hand is actually pretty good. Our opponent has some kind of response, which means which kind of sucks. But we'll go with the reinforcements. We'll add, in this case, the armored sage, because we already have the battling boxer. We'll summon the battling boxer. If they negate this, that's fine. Actually, that's actually one of the best case scenarios, is that they negate. I really, really want them to negate this, but not with like a ghost ogre or anything. This shit cannot be real. How do you go on from that? Like, how do you go on? How do you go on? What am I? He had the exact card I didn't want him to have. Could have been an Imperm. It could have been an Ash. Could have been a Maxi. Why did it have to be that? Not Memento. Oh boy. Here we go. Stupid ass bone party. Here we go. Anglo Witch. Alright, so without wasting his normal summon, he managed to summon an Anglo Witch. I'm gonna Lost Wind this whole damn card. I'm gonna Lost Wind the whole. I'm gonna have to Lost Wind. I'm gonna Lost Wind Anglo Witch. That stops the search, and it stops this dumb second effect. I need to do this. I have no choice. I must do this. So we'll go with that. No one's trying to deal with Memento right now. At least we have some sort of established situation going on. He hasn't even used his normal summon yet, which sucks for us. Up, and he's going to summon the Goblin. Okay, this I will not allow to resolve. I cannot allow that to resolve. I think we have to use Destruction Durama. We must use Destruction Durama. You have to book everything. We have no choice. We have to. And then we just need to draw a decent card. He's going to set. Unfortunately, Anglo Witch is still around. Okay, I'm going to try my absolute best. Ghost Spell. She's mad specific. Okay, so we normal summon out the Battling Boxer Spar. We start with that. He has obviously some kind of response. Oh, Bone Party. Was the other card Bone Party then? Destroy a Memento. Yep, here we go. Here we go. He's already used Bone Party. Why does Ghost Bell never come up? He's gonna fusion summon. I can't let him fusion summon. Actually, you know what? Maybe I do let him fusion summon, and then I just out the big ass monster that he fusions with. I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll keep the Forbidden Droplets, and I will just negate the big monster that he summons. That's that. Then he actually gives up resources. Yeah, without monsters getting destroyed. I think that's the play. I think that is the play. So he summons the big Creation King. We definitely trigger Lost Wind. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And then if he activates this... Okay, and then we definitely activate Forbidden Droplets, 1,000,000%. To send... Ghost Ogre, and then he can't respond, and then we summon, and we go into... Yeah, I think that's the play. So he can't respond with his quick effect. And we negate this, he can't respond with his quick effect. We set the monster back down. That is not too shabby. And we do that, bam. Okay, set this. Cool. Special summon the Ascended Sage. Cool. He's got some sort of... Oh, he has a quick effect that he can use, but it's obviously not going to work, so... I think we go with... the Photon Galaxy, because then we can negate monster effects. So we summon this out. Yeah, 100%. We summon this out. We go to battle phase. Yeah, we go to battle phase. Before we search or now? Oh, I guess we'll search now. Why not? Search now. Detach. Detach that. Search out the Eternal Galaxy. Yep, 100% to hand. Yep. I don't think I've ever sent to graveyard ever in my life. Now I think we just go to battle phase. Attack over this big ass monster. Well, we still have the ability to. Nothing triggers. Good. Set the Eternal Galaxy. Put chaining. Super on. We already had it on. I put it on twice. Okay, so now definitely standby phase. We tried Eternal Galaxy. We do have some decent interruptions. We have Lost Wind, plus we have Photon Lord momentarily. He's got one card. I don't know what card it is, but it's respondable to this. Could be Maxi. Which if it is, he should activate it. But it's respondable to this. Could be Call By, could be Maxi, could be any number of those cards. Could be Call By, Maxi, Imperm. Yeah, any one of those cards could. Which is fine by me if he has one of those cards. Impermanence. Okay. That makes no difference whatsoever. I have to make sure. Does he have any effect that's like if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can do something? Does he have anything of that sort? I have to just kind of skim through these real quick. Yeah, no, not that. Bone Party. Nope, nothing. Okay, what about the Karibo clone? No. Okay, so then we activate this effect to search. He doesn't have triple tactics, obviously, so I don't feel bad activating this. Because he does not have triple tactics, and we will add the Photon Advancer to hand. That'll give us an extra bit of damage to push with. And then he'll negate our monster, but it doesn't really matter. Again, unless there's some graveyard effect that I didn't read, and I try to read all of them. I don't think that there is. Banish this card, add one memento monster. I'm going to add the field spell. I tried to make sure, but like, obviously there's so many. I mean, there's not like anything I could have done differently. Like, there's nothing I could have done differently. And he just scoops it up. Okay. That was a great win. That was actually everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. The guy wasn't particularly idiotic, but we just still managed to win. Like everything went wrong, but we won anyway. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. A pretty standard deck in terms of memento. The guy was not a bad player. We just played better. Like we just played better. We drew and we just played better. We actually outplayed this guy. He had not a bad deck, not a bad player, and we just... Okay, let's open up some more master packs to kind of call it a day here. We opened a lot of master packs today. We pulled some stuff that was okay, but hopefully these last two packs are exactly what we need. Simwork Sky Battle, Synchron Explorer, Edge Imp Sabers. I mean, I guess this card's... You can put something back and special summon itself for free. It's okay. Magic Key, Lord of the Red. And we've got Mixroid. Can't really use this. Tribute one machine monster. Special summon one non-wind Roid monster from your deck. So not another machine Mixroid. Not the other Aeroid. Not the helicopter one. Okay, and then you can pay half your life points. Banish any number of machines from your graveyard, including this card. Special summon extra deck. Same level as the number banished, ignoring summoning. I don't think this is too usable for us. Roids are absolutely atrocious as far as archetypes go. Like, they are absolutely horrific. They just are not good, and the newest support is still not... Like, the deck is just not good. Feather of the Phoenix, Infernoid, Flower Cardian, DD Savant, Copernicus. Nope, nope, nope. All repeats, and... all bad reap. Okay, let's open the legacy tickets. I'm kind of interested in going back to just opening them one by one. I've been opening it by clicking skip for such a long time now, but I actually kind of miss opening one by one. It gives me a chance to read. This guy has to suck. Yep, he sucks. And then Goblin, Calligrapher. I don't know what I would use him in, and he's kind of ass. So Magical Plants, place a spell counter, it's ass. Mist Valley that we already have. There's a Mist Valley in legacy tickets. It's already a bad archetype. You know it's going to be bad if it's in the archetype. That's not bad. We got to pull Ready Fusion. That's actually not a bad card. We really have to pull Ready Fusion. Ready Fusion is like such a... It opens up so many gateways to so many different strategies. We just have to pull it. Frost Vassal. Your opponent controls 2 or more spawn trap cards. That's actually not bad, but again, you like have to go second for that to be usable because they're never going to have spell trap cards going first. So it's really only usable going second, but it actually isn't bad going second. Insect Soldiers of the Sky, an old Weevil card. It's whatever. I think it like doubles its attack or something weird like that. Dig of Destiny, nope. Miraculous Rebirth, nope. 2 cards we already have and are already well past using. Royal Surrender. I actually don't know what this guy does. Battle Survivor. This has to be like a very recent card. What is going on here? On this artwork. He is beat up. Okay. At the end of the battle phase, you can add 1 card from graveyard to your hand, except Battle Survivor that was sent there during the battle phase while you controlled this face-up card. I don't know what remote use this could have, but it's not the worst card I've ever seen. I mean, you know what this could be? The only remote use that I could even come up with this is like if you have one of those cards that like floats in the battle phase, you can like attack with it, activate its effect, and then during the end phase add it back. Like that's the only thing I can even imagine. Like maybe that. Maybe you can use Forbidden Droplets. Yeah. At the end of the battle, add 1 card to your graveyard, except this card that was sent there during the battle phase while you control the score. That's the only thing. Like if you have like a Mystic Tomato, you attack with it, crash, summon something else, summon this out, add back Mystic Tomato. Like that's the only thing I can really think of with the Battle Survivor. But you just got to be creative. Maybe there is something. The problem is you can't like build a deck around the card. That's a 1-of. Black Illusion, Dark Spellcasters, 2000 or more attack, very specific. Obviously made for Dark Magician. Can't use that. Outstanding Dog Marion or Marin. Can't use that either. We've got Barrel Lily. It's a gun inside of a plant. It's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. And Ritual Sealing. So unfortunately, none of these cards are really too usable for us, but some of the artworks look cool. If I'm going to try to remain positive here, some of the artworks look cool. Insect increases when it battles a wind monster. I think, yeah, we have to pull this Ready Fusion already because it opens up so many different strategies. La, 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 la.